Thank you for watching this quick little tutorial. It is going to be a video tutorial, as I'm sure you know, on 100% financing home loans. Can you believe it's already October? I cannot believe it. That said, whether you're watching this in October or April or the year 2016 or who knows, 2026, what I want you to know is it's not going to change the definition of 100% financing home loans. Let's talk about that. What is 100% financing? If you've Googled that today or if you've searched that on the internet, here you are at our video, you're probably trying to figure it out. Or maybe you know a little bit about it and we're just going to help you know a little bit more. What we mean by 100% financing is when you can borrow the entire price of the home. I guess you could apply the same definition to cars or anything else. If you don't have to borrow, or if you're allowed to borrow the entire amount of the sales price, that is 100% financing. Or in other words, no one's requiring a down payment. For example, if you were going to go buy a $100,000 home and somebody said they wanted a 10% down payment, you would have to have $10,000. That would not be 100% financing. So, what loans can we use to do 100% financing? Well, first of all, as I'm sure everyone watching probably already assumed, because this is low VA rates and we are your VA mortgage experts, well, the VA home loan program was intended to allow people to buy homes with no money down, no money out of pocket, 100% financing. Also, there is a loan known as the USDA loan. We will talk about that, not in a lot of detail, but we will talk about that momentarily. Now, there used to be a bunch of other types of 100% financing. Prior to the mortgage meltdown or housing collapse, that is no longer the case. FHA requires down payments. Conventional loans require down payments. You know, we're starting to see some, I don't know what you want to call them, some private mortgages. We're not talking mortgages backed by the GSEs or by the United States government like Fannie, Freddie, USA or USDA, FHA, VA. These are government-backed loan programs, and of all of them, we only have VA and USDA left that allow 100% financing. So let's look at an example here. Let's say you've got a house that's for sale for $200,000 and you want to buy it, but you only have a few $1,000s in the bank. Now, if you're a first-time home buyer or if you've bought many times, you probably know that there are moving costs. Generally speaking, your home doesn't come fully furnished and you're probably going to have to upgrade or buy some new appliances. So how is this going to work if you have to buy a home with a down payment? You just wouldn't be able to afford the loan. Or I'm sorry, afford the home. Because you've only got a couple $1,000s in the bank, and on a $200,000 loan, you know, 10% of that's $20,000, 5% is $10,000. If you want to put the full, 20% down, it's $40,000. You don't have the money. So what is one to do? Well, first of all, use a VA loan. Now, if you have not watched any of our videos, you need to make sure that you are eligible for a VA loan. Not any old civilian can run out and use a VA loan just because it sounds like a good idea. So with the VA loan, there is no money out of your pocket. You would end up borrowing the full $200,000 for your home, and you would also be able to finance over and beyond the $200,000 so that you don't even have to come out of pocket or bring money down for your VA funding fee. So you get to save your money that's in the bank and use it for those other immediate needs that we've referred to. And most importantly, with the VA home loan, you can start the dream of home ownership very easily. Now, there's one other type of loan that we talked about, and that would be the USDA loan, which is intended primarily for rural housing. Now, let's go into what rural housing means. First of all, this is it's a program that the government came up with to help grow areas of the country that they wanted to improve home ownership in. Okay, for example, if you think of, rural places where there's more farmland, there's less pavement. Somebody once told me this program is designed to improve the economy and quality of life in rural America. Okay, it is a great loan program. So only certain areas of the country have USDA availability. Only certain income levels. You might make too much money. You might just make too much money to get a USDA loan, It's only for owner-occupied homes, so you cannot use a USDA home loan to buy a rental property or a vacation home, out in the beautiful Midwest or wherever, you want to go. And you do still have to pay mortgage insurance on a USDA loan. That's similar to what you would have to pay on a conventional loan if you didn't put a full 20% down. That's similar to what you have to do on FHA. So why is the VA loan the best 100% loan in the market? Well, no money down. We already talked about that. That can be inferred by the 100% loan, title. You're not going to have to pay any mortgage insurance. USDA has a mortgage insurance. FHA has mortgage insurance. Most conventional loans, unless you put a full 20% down, have mortgage insurance. That doesn't happen with the VA. There is no income level that's too high. You can be a multi-millionaire, okay? And you could still buy a home using the VA home loan. Now, I put here that there's no income level too low, and there's a little asterisk. If you don't make enough money to afford a home, it doesn't matter what loan program you're using, you're not going to get approved. But the VA does not have a written rule that says you must make X amount of money to use our program. Now, there is no area in the country either that is ineligible. You could use a VA home loan to buy a condo in downtown New York City. You could also buy a farmhouse out in the middle of Nebraska if you'd like. There is no area that is deemed ineligible. As we've talked many times here at Low VA Rates, there is no minimum FICO score. That's another major part of the VA home loan program. So I thank you for watching. As you continue on this quest for home ownership, we hope that you'll call Low VA Rates. We can do every loan under the sun. If you've come across our video today and you're thinking, well, I can't use my VA home loan benefits because I didn't serve or I'm not a veteran, we can help you with USDA, FHA, conventional. If it's out there, we can help you. Thanks. Give us a call or visit us online.